I'm at 82 excellent throws. I'm mighty close. I even got a raid done yesterday thanks to Sir Toasty, so now I only need to do 58 more raids in order to get my Master Ball on top of all the other stuff. I'll be like a ballistic personality. How about eggs? I think I've hatched 4. Don't forget to save up all the missions and use a lucky egg when you redeem. Nah, I'm not that kind of guy. Just straight up. I'm just, well, it's a good team you got there. As soon as I see that I have timed or special research that is done, I pop that ASAP. Because it gives me serotonin. Okay. But that's probably why I'm only a level 38 or something like that. I'm just a guy. Yeah, it's only like another 800k XP. I know, it's a long trip. Like I've never played a game that takes as long to level up in as Pokemon Go, man. Like it is punishing. It's interesting. 2 losses kind of stinky, but I'm not feeling like this squad is too horrible. First one in, Teamwood Games, I have a great idea. First one in should get a guaranteed apple buff. Random recipient, but guaranteed at 1/1 buff for 1 unit. Or yeah, no, how about a little race car helmet or something that goes vroom vroom. That could be cool. No, I'm not playing Pokemon Sleep just because, like, I don't like incentivizing my sleep because it makes me have worse sleep, I think. Best way, I sleep pretty well these days, but the best way for me to continue to have good sleeping habits is to never acknowledge that, like, my sleep is important. Instead, I just need to, like, fall asleep, not think that I have to get up at the same time that I absolutely have to get up at every day. Good sleep. So true. Hey, check this out. A bit of a psycho play here. Love this for me. Love this for me. Not too interested in that, quite frankly. It forces you to go to sleep before 4 a.m. and that's a good thing. I got up at 5:20 a.m. today. Having a bedtime is not of 4 a.m. is not a problem for me. I am approaching the insane wake up time. I think if you wake up at 5:01, you're a normal person. If you wake up at 4:59 and you don't work like the morning shift of like a radio show or something like that, you're insane. You've lost your mind. 5 is early, but it's normal. Like you'll know some people in your life that are normal that wake up around 5. Nobody normal is like, check it out, I get up at 4:30 a.m. every day. Now, if you work third shift or something, that's okay, but that's why that shit is called third shift and not first shift. Oh. I think we can Doberman pivot. I mean, we have to dump a skunk at some point anyway. Freeze both of the... I'm buying lots of fruits next turn. That's the secret. I'm not buying any of you because I don't need to buff these units. We're buying things that give us buffs. I understand now. I don't like to be awake before the sun. Honestly, I'm like the... I'm semi the opposite. I know that sounds like your favorite character from an anime, but it's not. It's a real thing, brother. I like to be midway through my workout by the time the sun comes up. We should roll for... I mean, we're not getting a level. We should roll for better foods. It's the only thing that can make a difference here. Maybe like some temporary garlic. Honestly, temporary garlic makes a lot of sense to me. If I'm in college, do I have to start waking up that early? No, honestly, in college, you'll probably have the most fucked up sleep schedule of your entire life. If your college experience is within the relative bounds of a normal college student's, you will have a few days a week where you wake up at like 7, 8. You might have a few days where you go to bed at 4 and then you wake up at noon the next day. And then you'll have the audacity to tell your parents something like, yeah, I think I have insomnia. I just like, some nights I have a hard time falling asleep. Yeah, Sunday nights. Because you got to be up at 8 a.m. on Monday and your dumbass is getting blackout drunk Friday and Saturday. Going to bed at like 2 a.m. and then wondering why you can't fall asleep at 9 the next night. Jesus, it's a real mystery. Holy cow, we're still in this? And all those summer nights. Sorry. Here's how my brain worked on that one. I wanted you to think that I was gonna do the normal Grease song. Then I wanted you to clue into the fact that I was holding the note for too long. And then I wanted you to say, oh, I know what he's doing. I know what the joke is. The joke is that he's gonna never stop doing it and he's never gonna resolve it. And as soon as you caught on to that, we hit you with the resolution. LeBron James in the studio. Masterfully trolled, sir. Thank you. Indubitably. I'll pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today, I will. I think we're chilling. I'm not worried about my opponent scaling, because once the Doberman pops, you basically have no incentive to use anything other than 2 cats, 2 moose, maybe a scorpion. Do you use an alarm clock? I set alarms. I mean, it's fucked up. I'm not trying to say that anybody should go with this strat. I set 2 alarms in the morning for 5:20 and 5:30, but then I know that oftentimes I oversleep them. Sure. That sucks. Also sucks. Not sucky at all. So I just wake up before my first alarm. I know that it doesn't, like, it's forehead advice, but I set 2 alarms and then my brain, like 2 minutes before I wake up, is like, you better wake up, you overslept the alarms. Doesn't that piss off Kate? She just like doesn't, she wakes up and then she goes back to bed. Don't kill me. I'm going to die. This is the first time we've lost one in a while though. And it's to someone whose team we're going to crush in a little bit. No disrespect. Okay, we love this. This is the great pivoting. You're already chilling. You're all gone. This is even if you run partially squatted, this is where your pivot has to take place. Can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. Thank you so much. Okay. Partially squatted. This is going to strike you as insane. I don't want you. Okay. I think we run scorpions second. What's my methodology? Opponents who get scorpions will put them first. We'll blow out their scorpion with our coconut armor and then use their feed on their good units with our scorpion, and then the boar goes sicko mode. Nonetheless. Obvious question here, NL. What are you doing? The next step, next turn, we level up our scorpion for a guaranteed tier 6, take 2 cats, and get a 50-50 scorpion. No dolphins, please. No dolphins, no dolphins, no dolphins. None dolphins, left beef, please. Dolphins? Not you. We played you. We fought you recently. You, we didn't, though. You kill 1 scorpion. What do I care? There's no cow this weekly. Taciturn, I was about to let loose the verbal dogs of war until I remembered that I'm pretty sure you were in a lobby earlier and beat us. So listen, okay? We're both lucky. I was about to embarrass myself, and you might have been collateral damage in the process, okay? I got washed in this one. I see you had the scaffolding. That's the problem, is like if you get the scaling, you're like, Pog, I got the scaling, and then you remember that you lost like 10 rounds to get your scaling, and you're like, oh, right. Oh, it's because you said left beef. No. It's too early for the black screen, okay? Don't hit 2 boars. Thank you. Now, let me think about this. We know we're not going against you because we've removed you from the ecosystem. You know, maybe we don't have to go black screen because people are running the anti-anti now. Now it's time for the anti-anti-anti. Now this is gaming. A lot of people are saying, can you play a real game? Gamers, I get that you're making a joke. The main problem is that it's not funny. The second part is that you're doing it from an indefensible position. What is a real game? League of Legends, where you as a fucking hot wizard stand behind a wall of little monsters, and you stand there and go, tick, 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 not attacking anything, even though there's obviously monsters coming for your base. Tick, 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 tick. Boom, I got the last hit. My kill, my kill. Tick, 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 tick. Boom, I got it. I got it. No, someone else on my team killed a monster that I was supposed to kill. That's going to affect my ability to generate gold by 0.75% cumulatively for the rest of the game. It's going to slow down my ability to get a battle fury. I rage. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I quit. Everybody FF. That's a real game? That's a waste of your one life on planet Earth, brother. Get real. No disrespect. Now, let me look at this. Who did we just go up against? Did we just eliminate somebody? No, 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 no. Did we? No, 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 no. 1 second here. Who did we just go up against? It was somebody with a scorpion. Was it? No, they had none scorpion, which means I'm very likely to go up against a scorpion this time, which means I have to put this shit on this off the screen. Okay, I'm going Dicko mode. It's a wild one. It's a wild one. Get Soul Red. Come on, brother. We need some more eliminations here. We don't have the scaling we're looking for quite yet. We have the start of that scaling, which is great, but... we need a little more. Oh, break another little piece of my heart now, baby. Now, for order-based purposes. We went Gooseful, then we went up against Nick. Okay. It's likely to be you. I think we're going to run that. And then I think we have to keep you honest on that one. Okay, that's my attempt. I can't show you the screen yet. We got 48 seconds. If you commit, I'll show you the screen. I can't see your screen, so why should you be able to see my screen? We are top 4, though. ELO guaranteed. I like how serious you're taking this. This is the only game I've ever had a chance like this, man. Oh, they soul read me. No! Bald Canadian father, I think your order was perfect. I think my snake literally just... what can I say? It's not your fault. The snake was a genius there. It's not your fault. Okay. Get a better overlay for blocking the order. It's never enough. Nothing on the wall behind you. Okay, we put up some shelves. Now everyone's like, oh, there's nothing on the damn shelves. See, we got a lot of moving parts over here at the headquarters, okay? Like, we're getting to it when we could get to it. I'm getting up at 5:20 a.m. every single day. I got a lot of stuff I'm knocking off the to-do list day in, day out. Okay, I'm looking at my opponent's team. This is where we get into soul reading territory. Now, me personally, I think you're going to throw this individual first, which means I'm going to throw this individual first. Then, I think we need to commit to something like this. And if it doesn't work, then we go back to the drawing board. Breaking. Yorgos Lanthimos seen chilling at the Clam with Quagmire Joe. Sorry. +2, +2. Okay, you got a strong team. I don't think the order was my problem there. Hey, Gooseful, thanks for the gifted subscriptions and good game. Good game, very honorably played. I think, I'm assuming. It's a tough world out here. It's a tough world out here. I chose to change nothing that time. And it's not gonna make a difference. Okay, so we gotta find a way out here, okay? I wonder what I'm gonna buy this time. Sorry, I was genuinely, I was thinking. like, like my life depends on it. I'm not just going gentle into that good night. I puzzled through the steps. Maybe I made a mistake, or maybe they'll make a strategic change. But this is how I chose to run it. Oh, okay. Okay, we're so back! All right. Okay, we're not going gentle into that good night. Here's the thing, are you gonna pivot? If you were gonna pivot, what would you pivot to? You would do this, which means I'm gonna do that. And then you're gonna run the same behind it. So yeah. Okay, roll it. Send it. I'm ready. This is a counter pick. Oh, good play. I think you just bought cheese and beat me. Good game. All of that strategy got beaten by one cheese. There's a GG though. We say GG on those. Oh! Have you ever seen a more validating screenshot than this? Listen, I get that there's I don't think they show top 0% because I saw a screenshot of somebody on the Super Auto Pets subreddit who hit #1 on the leaderboard and it still said top 1%. So the only thing you can shoot for is being in the top 10, but that feels amazing. Windows Shift S. Into the Discord bragging. No, but people are just going to say, great job, Grandpa, whatever. Where are you? I'm not on the list, but I am in the top 10%. Which means there's at least 1,000 people playing this. Because the top 10 are 1% of... You get it. That's how we dodge. No! It's a world #2 dropout streams. No. It's just so fucked. I abandoned. I can't abandon. They should let you abandon. Squeeb? You know what? I realize your best unit has to be in the front in case you run up against bulls that are also dogs. Be a saucy, fun guy. I just hope we both have fun. Listen, you know what I hate is when you're better than somebody in something, but you're only better by like 10%, and then they roll over and show their belly. Oh, I can't believe our misfortune that we've been paired with you. Oh, this is so horrible. I'd never stand a chance. Well, good luck, guys. It was fun while it lasted. Like, I hate that stuff so much. Honestly, I mean, Blueberry doesn't do anything, man. You know what we should do here is actually like this and this. So like I got a chance in Super Auto Pets, man. So I'm just saying I'm not going to be that guy. Okay, that's just an insane team, honestly. I'm not going to be that guy that is like, oh, well, I never stood a chance to begin with. Like, if you beat me, you beat me. Let's let it ride here. Also, there's lots of other people in the game. You don't have to come in first. It would be nice, but we don't have to come in first. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? Watch this. Raccoon, lemur, level me. Buff the raccoon. I'm okay with my 4 squatted. Now, the only equipment a raccoon could steal would be at the front right now. So the raccoon doesn't serve much of a purpose. But if it did... I gotta admit, Worm has been working out okay for us. Great time to have garlic. Great time to have garlic. You genius. Mighty interesting. Why don't you take some support here? Now, I mean, I'm still... No. Yeah. Can I run... No. Just take garlic. You know garlic is the secret sauce, man. You use it in everything. So I'm losing. I'm getting too in the... You know, this is Mozart on his deathbed going... Oh, and then the clarinets come in. And then the drums go boom, 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 boom. And Salieri's like, slow down. Slow the fuck down. So, bro, I felt... Slow the fuck down. And Mozart, the horns come in. Salieri's like, fuck, how is this guy so fucking smart? He's just coming out of it. Every single Salieri song is like... Sorry. You ever see Amadeus? Controversial opinion. I think it's Milos Forman's best movie. I'll take my draw. Insane harpsichord impression. What can I say? It's the Golden Saucer theme, I think. I think you're at a dead end, my good friend. Capybara, obviously not at a dead end. Raccoon, obviously not at a dead end. We're going to probably wait 2 rounds to level you up, and then we're going to get an early-ass moose. It's our only chance. If we don't fight to the death, they will kill us both. This is messed up, but I'm like scared to run our raccoon up front. Because, oh, you know what? No. If we go up against a raccoon, of which there is only one right now, they'll steal my garlic first, and then I'll steal it back due to the order of things. And if they don't have a raccoon up front, then we get to keep the garlic. Me, when I'm in a Wes Anderson AI, ChatGPT and Midjourney team up to do a what if Wes Anderson made a Final Fantasy VII movie? Squeeb diddle deep diddle 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 deep diddle deep deep deep. It's just a fucking fucked up half android Scarlett Johansson in the middle of a frame with Adrian Brody standing behind her. Well, that awful song plays. It's not an awful song, for the record. It's simply my rendition of it. The rendition that I get, the impression that I get. Sorry, I'm officially losing my mind. You got me on this game. I'm cooked right now. Drop out. We don't do that. Oh, I didn't get my capybara early. We don't do that. You stay in the fight, soldier. You talking mighty, mighty boss tones? Mighty, mighty boss tones. The impression that I get, one of these songs all time to drive your car to. Thanks for the croissant. What? They took my croissant? Squammy diddy diddy dammy doo doo doo. When I squammy doo doo doo. That's why I squammy when I squam. That's the impression that I squam. Moose me? God, that would have been sick, brother. You keep getting buffed. By you. This is still, even though we lost that last round, this is still a good team. It is. It is. We don't have to worry about, like, I just don't have the mental bandwidth to counterpick, like, my placements against all of our opponents that are still in the game. And it's not that relevant, I think, until, in particular, Scorpions and Stakes come out. That's what I'm willing to do. Holy cow. A hit hyena. Thank you so much. That's an enormous get. The moose is insanity. We're pretty close to having like a meta squad set up here, which is beautiful. Why don't you take this? And honestly, you can't buff yourself, so why don't you take a cucumber? It's still a pretty early turn for a moose. I understand moose isn't doing anything this turn, but long gone are the days when she wormed me. So true. Gregor Samsa be like, would you still hate me if I was a worm? It's a good tweet. Shansha, Shamsha. Chaos isn't a pit. It isn't a ladder either. It's a depressed cockroach, Shamsa, which is what you resemble. In your human-sized bed, despite being a gargantuan arthropod. Not bad. I used to have a saucier one, but it's gone to the ravages of time. Herzog? Well, that was supposed to be Peter Baelish, a.k.a. Littlefinger. I would love to have a good Herzog, but I'm no Paul F. Tompkins. I feel like why don't you take the buff? Like a good Werner Herzog impression is amazing because no matter what you say in the voice, it's always hilarious. Whether the dude is talking about like packing yourself into an ice bed in Antarctica so you can survive. It's ironic. The only way to survive the cold is to become the snowman. Or he's saying, you know, I want to see the baby. You know, like we're not quite there yet. We're working on it. I'm not working on it at all, for the record. I don't even know if I want you to steal 3 pieces of equipment. Wouldn't I be more stoked if you stole like 1 piece of equipment and then it was Death Touch? I think instead we'll keep you at level 2, and I'm content with that. Chocolate mousse. Sounds tasty. What the fuck is this? Okay, you were cooking on that one. I haven't seen that one taking a big bite out of the meta, but I understand you are on lethal. You got to do something. And with God as my witness, you sell the bison, you buy the cat. I'll call the White House, have a chat. I'll place a call around the world. Operator, give me Beijing, jing, 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 lean, 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 lean. You know what I'm talking about? Boopy doopy doop. What's the otter doing now? Okay, smartass. Why don't I sell the otter then and keep the bison around? Oh, wait, I don't have a fucking tier 3. Bozo. You're talking to a top 1% weekly sap gamer, okay? Sell both? Now you're talking, actually. Hang on. Hang on, they're cooking? They're cooking? You're absolutely right. I sell, I purchase, and then you start soaking up some buffs and stealing some sunshine here. I think we would be content to not get any buffs out of the moose this turn to accelerate us forward in the future. It is what it is. It's a good team for round 10, brother. I'm going to run a slightly atypical squad here. Because I'm worried about the other raccoon that we're going up against. Now you can have your phone and eat it too. It's just a better team right now. Just a better team right now, Dropout. But I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of each other in the future. Heartbreaking. Man gets world's worst moose. Asked to leave. Now, I feel like I haven't seen... I don't know, man. I might be going up against Roll Me, Roll Me, Roll Me. In which case, I think... But then what if you have a little... Are you level 2 raccoon? There's no raccoon left. You're a raccoon. You're a level 2. If I go up against my opponent's raccoon, he steals my death touch, kills my scorpion, and then he steals my nothing, and then I steal his death touch. And I go bam, 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 and I run him down because his attack is going to be higher than mine. Hey, you're supposed to be locked in when I'm talking about this stuff, Judge. Judge. All right, well, you know what? We're not going up against them anyway. And we stole your croissant. Okay, 2 life. It's scary. Lots of people down on 2 or 1, though. So, you know, I wouldn't cry about it just yet. That's not what you want to buy. You definitely want to buy the cat instead, but that's okay. Freeze me. Freeze me. Buff me. I would prefer to just get another food. Actually, you could probably be replaced with another cat. I'll wait till next turn, though. Because then we at least get the cheap apple out of it. Now, this is also valuable. Let me think about this for a moment. Oh, everything's going to get unfrozen anyway. That's right. Okay, well. Forgot about the ill effect of a moose. Hang on, lads. I got 30 seconds left. Please don't put me against Roll Me, Roll Me. I honestly don't think there's an order that beats their squad. I'm not thrilled with this. Probably blew up my chances against other squads to try to counterpick them, but... Let's drop out! No! Okay, okay, you got me there, you got me. Drop out. I might come in 5th with this squad? Really? This is really bad. Also, can I just say... My squad is good. Maybe minus the raccoon, which was an interesting choice. But for turn 13, our squad is kind of crazy. You're not supposed to freeze the tier 1s. I don't know who I want to go up against, man. We have to run something like... Hang on, I'm thinking. I did change something, but we have to get the counter pick. We did not get the counter pick. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's the greatest raccoon fizzle of my life. I came in 5th. That's crazy, man. I mean, good game. Enjoy duking it out with each other for the next 20 minutes, okay? It's 146. We got time. At 146, we got time. I know, right? Like, listen. Above all else, good game. But thank you for calling Dropout streams on their BS. You wait like 3 rounds in. You got me cooked this time. Oh, rip, we go next. That's why I said we don't do that around here. We respect that everybody's doing their best at all times. Be like an exported legend, like I'm a Tradle expert. I really did have a terrible start. I just got super lucky on the skunks. Dropout games, like going into the final exam with a 4.0 100% average in the course. I'm so nervous for the exam. At the end of the exam, how do you think you did? I think I did okay. 2 weeks later, the exam gets handed back. And remarkable, Dropout streams got a perfect score on the exam. They got every question right, including the extra credit questions. Oh, geez, are you sure? There must have been some mistake. I see right through that, okay? I understand why you would do it, because why wouldn't you? It's always better to project a lack of power and then get underestimated and come over top and bring the hammer down. If you were like, yeah, I studied a long time, the person that was 1 class rank behind you might be like, oh shit, I better buckle down. But if instead you're like, I didn't study at all, they're going to be like, all right, I'm going to spend all night playing NBA 2K, and as a result of that, you clear them easy. You win valedictorian. I don't want hedgehogs, unfortunately. I want my board. I want a capybara. We didn't get a capybara. I would, and you gotta talk about this slat, of course. And then we gotta run like this. I just hate that we have no lemur action. School isn't competitive though? Come on. How many full scholarships they giving out at your school? How many people are winning the $500 Radio Shack gift certificate for having the highest mark in grade 12 computer class? They're only giving Radio Shack only dropped off 1 gift certificate, brother. Okay. I hate that you have a capybara, but at least we drew. Sell me. Buy me. Buy me. Oh! Okay. This changes everything. What is bro yapping about? Some parts of school are competitive and some parts of school are non-competitive. I mean, a lot of school is competitive in the broadest sense possible because there's a limited number of spaces at post-secondary institutions that you may want to attend, okay? But then on top of that, there's only so many $500 Radio Shack gift certificates that they give to the student who best exemplified living with a sense of good civics and a community-minded focus throughout their scholastic career, okay? If you want the medal from the Lions Club and you want to get your picture taken with the associate editor-in-chief of the local newspaper, get ready to learn Chinese, buddy, because it's your elective. This. I think this is a possible time for a Doberman pivot, weirdly enough. Even though it doesn't have a good track record of getting us to 10. It has a good track record of getting us to positive elo. It has the opportunity to be buffed. You should keep this for now. I would still... This 1 health. We snooze on that. We probably snooze... Well, these give us a level... Oh, no. Okay, hang on. That's a big one. Leech, we don't care about because that's not part of the long-term forecast for the squad. We take that. I worked at a Radio Shack for a while. I used to smoke meth in the bathroom. I sold a hell of cell phones. It's one of the funniest comments I've ever read in my entire life. Just try to picture it like the only person I know that was excited to shop at Radio Shack was like my 68-year-old grandfather who would always go in and buy like some fucked up circuit board that you could only get there. It was like a fastener that was made for one particular type of electrical engineering process. He'd search through like an enormous plastic bin until he found one, and then you're the dude helping him. Society is so funny, man. I'm not even genuinely. You might believe me or disbelieve me, and either way is fine. That's at least a temporary benefit. I've been thinking about that. I'm like, what percentage of people that I encounter on a day-to-day basis are under the influence of something? And I honestly, and society functions relatively well in spite of this, okay? But it's got to be like minimum 5 to 10%, right? No, not counting caffeine. Caffeine isn't something. Guys, come on. And don't say, smoking out of my dab rig in the morning is like just drinking a cup of cold brew for you. No, it's not. You've blown out your GABA sensitivity in your brain, okay? And it's fine as long as it's after work and before you hop in your car. A 5 milligram edible shouldn't count either then? I completely agree. I mean, if you consume so much weed that, like, you can eat an edible and not sense the highness, then I don't consider you to be part of the sample set. I'm not saying from, like, a legal standpoint you should drive. I'm just saying if you're scanning my shit at the grocery store and you smoke 500... you smoke half a gram of weed a day and you took, like, a little corner off a brownie at lunch, I'm sure your ass is probably better now than you were in the morning. I'm talking about, you ever wonder, like, when you're outside, you're just walking around, like, how many people do you run into that are, like, 12 beers deep? I bet it's more than you think. Okay. Keep taking your buffs. I must. I feel like Hyena is anti-Doberman technology, unfortunately. Though it pains me to say it. This is our pivot, okay? We still got 4 life remaining. One person's been eliminated. Everybody else is at least 2 away. I don't think it's 25%, but I bet it's 5 to 10, especially with like the legalization of weed. I'm just hoping that most of them are walking. Walking, I can't. Please, I need this. I need this. I needed that! Like, there's no shot. I don't want the Mosasaurus, okay? It's that I don't want the hyena either. I hate to say it. Okay, well, I shouldn't have been so picky. Motherfucker. Okay, we wait one more round for the pivot. It's that simple. Stay frozen. We do a slow pivot. You're gone first. You're gone. Well, we should have done turkey first then. Whatever. This could be worse. Sell a 413 to get 8 attack, coconut armor. Yeah, we take those. Never tell me the odds. Now, turkey should not level up, even though it looks obvious here, and it's kind of like a weird capybara, but... Can you talk about the fact that your family has to use the bathroom before going anywhere? I know my wife was talking about it on stream yesterday. But like, yes, and that's where I learned it. My family, before we go outside anywhere, typically all 3 members of my family, myself included, will go pee. What I personally would say, for me, no, not as a group, obviously, is that I always feel like that's smart. Because as much as it can be annoying to be like about to leave somewhere and then someone's like, oh, I just have to go pee first. At least, actually, let's try that. It's less annoying than being out somewhere and having someone go, oh, hang on, let's wait, I have to find a bathroom. Oh, we're in the car. Like, well, let's pull over to like a rest stop somewhere, you know, yada, yada, yada. I'm yadaing the yadas here. Greatest placement of all time? So I'm not trying to say that everybody has to pee before they go outside. Like, I would say, to thine own self be true. In that situation, if you know yourself and you're like, I never need to pee out of the house, like I'm a camel, then more power to you. Straight up. For me personally, I'm a peer. So I try to make my piss my own problem and not anybody else's problem. I still like my order. Why unfreeze? I don't think I'm gonna, with the scaling we got, I don't think we need to spend 9 gold to get a level 3 Doberman, quite frankly. I want steaks, I want distributed foods, possibly, I want chocolate, but I want to replace the crocodile, I don't know, with another cat maybe? I gotta think about it. Holy cow, it's 159 already. The dude, life comes at you fast. Especially when you leave the stream like an hour in to get your flat tire fixed, but we made it work today. We're so close to finishing with like positive value today, man. Okay, fine. You've justified your existence. Thank you. Now, let me think about this. Who did we just go up against? Monbazu, please. Oh. I bet I'm going to be playing against Monbazu, please. Order me. Please tell me that they're not sniping. If you lose, we have to play Monbazu? No, because like this asymmetric. People are like, come on, you won't lose. Yeah, but what if I do? Secondly, I can't give everybody something if they beat me. Because you guys don't give me any... Well, actually, that's not true. Like, some of the people we were in lobbies with did drop 5 gifted subscriptions after playing. But still! I don't want to! Huge, huge, huge gameplay. Huge gameplay. We're in the top half, baby. They're also running some crocodiles, man. Now we're going up against Mombazu. Probably. Which means we want like a weak ass Andy up here. Ideally we'd like something at the back that could survive getting hit. You can sell Croc and run 2 cats if you really think you're in this for the long haul, or you could go for broke, brother. You could go for broke. And that's an interesting question. That's a peach. It's not what I thought it was. We plan for the future. Because it's the right thing to do. Let God sort it out. Go ahead, steal my steak. Top 3, top 2. Okay. I'm sorry. I mean, it's that we gotta. Lock in, lock in. Don't be a coward. Lock in. I'm already done. Lock in. You lock in, then I lock in. You lock in first. You lock it in. So, okay, we're in this for the long haul, huh? Then so be it. Lock it. You're going to lock this in. Holy cow. Wait, when did you get a lionfish? Last round? I didn't know that. Yes! Dude, that was a good round, too. Good games, firm handshakes. 15.95. Oh. And the Doberman, man. Hey, Rip Bazu, good game. Good. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. A good game. Good game. I'm learning I'm cross-referencing the usernames to the chat names too. Love to see that.